So today we are again looking at ratio. This time the questions are slightly different in that we aren't given the total amount, we are only given one part of the ratio. Okay, so if we look at the examples, the first one being Jim and Susan share an amount of money in the ratio 3:5. We are not told the total, we are told that Jim gets £21, okay, and we're asked how much does Susan get. Now, what we have to do is we have to divide the amount we know by the side of that, by that side of the ratio. Okay, so if we consider it's Jim to Susan, because Jim is mentioned first, and that ratio is 3:5, and we're told that Jim gets £21. Okay, so that means that Jim's getting 3 parts of the ratio, so 3 parts is 21. So again, referring back to what this tells us to do, divide the amount we know by that side of the ratio to find 1 part. So we're dividing 21 by 3. So 21 divided by 3 is 7, and that tells us what 1 part is. And we can use that to find what the question is asking us to do, to find the amount that Susan gets. Okay, so if 1 part is £7, Susan gets 5 parts, so we very simply just multiply her side of the ratio by 7. So 5 times 7 is 35. So Susan is getting £35. Okay. We'll look at a second example quite similar, only this time we're not asked the other person's amount, we're asked to find the original total. Okay, this time we're dealing with sweets. We're dealing with Bob and Harry, who share sweets in the ratio of 3:7. So again, just keeping that in mind, Bob to Harry is in the ratio of 3:7. Harry gets 35 sweets. So we know Harry's side of the ratio, so he gets 35. So we want to find 1 part. So we're doing 35 divided by 7 to find 1 part. So 35 divided by 7 equals 5. So 1 part is 5 sweets. Okay? Now, just keep in mind there's an added step to this. We're not asked to find Bob's amount as the final answer. We're asked to find the total, but we have to find the amount that of sweets that Bob got to work out the overall amount. So, or we can recognize that if we know 1 part, this entire ratio contains 10 parts, and we can do it that way as well. So if I wanted to find Bob's amount, I would simply take 1 part, which is 5, multiplied by 3. Bob would get 15. Okay, so 3 times 5 is 15 sweets. Now that I know both sides, I can simply add them together. 15 plus 35, which is indeed 50. So the overall amount is 50 sweets. I could also recognize again that 3 plus 7 means there are 10 parts to this entire ratio. So if I know 1 part is 5, then 10 parts is 10 times 5, which is also 50. So that's the other way of thinking about it. Either way, you'll get the same answer. Now, playing about with ratios, these type of questions take a wee bit of practice. I'll put some questions to have a go at, and anything you're unsure about, just ask.